It's day 5.
We've been writing. Glad you're laughing. We've been writing for 5 days. And as you know, we started our book when Kate arrived in Cape Town for a whirlwind tour. And we are now on the last and final stretch.
And to prove that, we went and printed this morning. So this is our final read through before we are going to send it off to an editor. So this has been fairly hectic.
Yeah, it's been hectic.
It's just, lots of coffee, lots of food, snacks, just trying to stay energized, focused.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about the writing and the focus of writing is you run out of steam. We both found that we had about a 4-hour push and then we were done. So what we did find was hugely useful was exercise.
Yep.
Out of the house, Kate walked on the most beautiful beach here in Hot Bay. I went to gym or had a steam bath or did something like that. And then we could refocus ourselves and come back for a second push.
Mm-hmm. And last night we even got to 7 o'clock. And then we just zonked out, glass of wine, movie, and a good night's sleep. And in fact, this morning we had to change tack a little bit, and we've just done some videos, which is why we maybe have a little more makeup on than normal. And we are now about to sit down with this printed copy and go through it one last time before I get on a plane tonight. So we know what it takes for you to write your book.
It's hard, and I know that not all of you have what we had, which was a body of work that we were assembling into a book more than writing a book. But we have both said that the writing, we wrote a lot more than we thought. So we had work from 5 years ago. We put it in the right place, and then we thought, but we've modernized it. So that was happening a lot. And we divided and conquered. We split our document into 2 sections. So Kate tackled one, I tackled the other. We swapped over. So we had 2 sets of eyes on the same information, each time making it better, making it tighter, making sure it spoke to the reader more succinctly and clearly. And I was really happy at the end of last night when I glanced through our work. I actually thought to myself, this is kind of good.
Yeah, and now what happens though is when you see it in the printed form, you have a different set of eyes because you see the information in a completely new way because we get so screen fatigued, as you know. So it's just we needed something different. And actually this morning, you might have seen my other post, we didn't think we could print it. So we got to the printer, it was closed. We went to printer number 2, it was closed. Eventually Sarah said, Kodak shop. I walked in, I said, please save our lives. And this sweet man was able to not only print, but also bind it for us. So
there we go, and we will let you know when we are done, dusted, and we send to our editor, and we say goodbye, and we send this book out into the world.
Have a beautiful Saturday.
Bye!